This is Lori from Stitching It Right. In today's episode, I'm going to show you a hack for fixing a hole in a pair of shorts. This pair of shorts ripped out right on the cargo pocket. I went ahead and snipped off some of the thread, and I preheated my iron, and I'm going to put these iron-on patches, or one of them, over the hole. Normally you would put the patch, you could put it on the outside, but I didn't have any of this color on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Put it on the inside so it won't show. And you put it, I'm lining it up with the edge of the seam, if you can see that. That way when I come back in another episode, I'm going to stitch it in place and I can stitch right up over the top stitching on the seam. But you can just do them to get out the door. If you don't want to sew and you're in a hurry, you can just put an iron-on patch on. So my iron is preheated to the wool setting, and you hold it in place for 30 seconds, which I forgot to count. So I'll just keep talking for a minute, a few seconds. And with a large patch like this, you do 1/2 of the patch at a time, and you never move the iron around because that can make the patch slide out of place, and that can leave the backing from the patch on your fabric. I'm going to guess that that's probably 30 seconds, and come over to this side. Sorry, I normally use a tripod thing to hold this, and I'm trying to hold it today. These patches, they don't go bad, so if you happen to find them on sale somewhere like a thrift shop or yard sale or something, it's something you can always go ahead and buy ahead of time and store if you find a really good price on them. These ones, you can tell from the picture, they're from about the 1960s or 70s. Still good. I actually found those at a thrift store. It was a thrift store. And then after you press that down, then you go around the edges the same way, just to be sure, just to be sure the edges have had a chance to seal. Like that. You see, I lifted it up between each time. I didn't slide it around. That one I did slide it. So you just lift it up, move it around, put the iron down. It is hot, but I just wanted to check and make sure the edges had sealed. I wouldn't really recommend touching it. Well, it's how there's a little loose spot right there on the corner. And there you go. The iron-on patch is in place, and I am going to come back in another episode, and I'm going to run a little bit of stitching to make these a little more secure, because cargo pockets can take a lot of abuse on shorts, pants, anything. And anytime you put one of these patches on a high-stress place, you can get by without sewing it, but it's better as far as how long it'll last if you do sew it. So thank you for watching, and happy sewing.